Welcome to Manga Arc. In today's video we are exploring our top picks of manhwas with vampires in it. This list is based on our own opinion. Please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Let's get started. In 10th place we have The Blood of Madame Giselle. A rebellious spirit trapped in her marriage to a violent husband, Giselle leads a miserable life playing the role of a meek wife and lady. But one night, wandering her new home, Giselle discovers what seems to be a young boy trapped inside a cage. An inheritance from her husband's eccentric father, the boy is considered a monster, an immortal flower that feeds upon blood. Despite her fear, Giselle begins to visit the boy nightly. Will these illicit meetings shatter life as she knows it? In 9th place we have Crepuscule. Lark is different from the rest of the kids. He has red eyes, just like vampires do, and he is bullied by the other kids for it. One day he meets Sets, a genuine vampire of a noble clan who is the only one that doesn't call him a monster or bully him. Eventually they become friends, but when Lark finds out he may have to return to the orphanage, Sets decides he does not want to lose his friend, so he invites him to his home, the world of the vampires. This project began as an amateur manhwa, but became popular enough that Naver chose to turn it into a professional work. In 8th place we have Bloody Sweet. When the daughter of a shaman gets strung up with a centuries-old vampire, is it love or something more sinister that binds them? He's a centuries-old vampire, and she's the daughter of a shaman. Is it love that brought them together, or is it something more menacing than that? In 7th place we have Vampire Heart. On the night of a full moon, Dakyung runs into a vampire with blood dripping from the corners of his mouth. Haunted by the encounter, he tries to dismiss it as a dream, but not only does the vampire go to the same school as him, he begins following him around everywhere. Dakyung is horrified of course, but as time passes, he discovers some peculiar quirks about the creature. He prefers his meat well done, flinches at the sight of cats, and loves to cuddle. Who is this mysterious vampire, and why is he so fixated on Dakyung? In 6th place we have The Maid and the Vampire. Ariam falls into the strange world Solterra after a car accident. There, she is mistaken for a vampire and gets sold to a duke's house by a slave trader. The master of the house that bought her is Lord Millard, the one and only vampire in the world. Desperate to survive in any way, Ariam becomes Lord Millard's direct servant, vowing to serve him as her master. When Ariam tries to grow closer to Lord Millard day by day, his attitude towards her starts changing all of a sudden. In 5th place we have My Pet Bat. Min Jae Park is a human with a disease that makes him produce excess blood. Chun Sam Kim is a half-vampire who needs blood to live. So begins an unusual symbiotic relationship between predator and prey. In 4th place we have Untouchable. Seal Lee is a modern-day vampire who absorbs energy from humans by touching them instead of drinking their blood. She has been desperate to touch Jaiho since the day he moved in next door, but he's a germaphobe. We'll see best his mysophobia and touch Jaiho. In 3rd place we have Unholy Blood. When vampires destroy her chance to have the normal life she's always wanted, Hain is forced to draw on her darkest secret to rid the world of the merciless hunters that took it over 10 years ago. With the support of a rising star in the local police force, Hain steps up to protect her loved ones, face her past, and get her revenge. In 2nd place we have Orange Marmalade. This manhwa has been made into a Korean drama. Set at a time when vampires are ubiquitous in society, but forced to stay hidden and treated as outcasts. This story tells the tale of one particular female vampire who has always had difficulties due to her nature. Feared and hated, and having been driven away from several neighborhoods, she is eager to settle down in her current city, but is disillusioned with the concepts of friendship and relationships among humans. She is fine being alone, until she is stirred by the smell of one particular man and unknowingly nips his neck. What is she to do now that the surprised man actually begins to fall for her? In 1st place we have Noblesse. This manhwa has been turned into an anime. For 820 years he had slumbered with no knowledge of mankind's advancement and scientific progress. The land which he once knew has become an unfamiliar place with new technology, attitudes, and lifestyles. Upon awakening, Kadisa Tramadai Razel, Akarai, seeks to familiarize himself with this year. He locates a loyal servant of his, Frankenstein, who is currently the principal of a South Korean high school. Riot decides that this school is the perfect place to help him learn about the modern world, enrolls, and begins associating with a group of good-natured students, in order to blend in. But this new world is no safer than the old, and the dignified, bewildered, technologically inept Rai finds himself embroiled in adventures both ridiculous and dangerous. We have reached the end of our list. What is your favorite manhwa with vampires? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, see you next time.